not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
Revelio.
I'm not ready for Professor Bin's lecture. I forgot my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lord Gok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here in the...
Revelio.
Students introduce themselves to this hero. Grimbold Weft, some of the most important... Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights, or rather, statues of knights, I should clarify. Keen-eyed students will spot the statue of Sir Afpuddle of the cheerful countenance nestled among the ranks. His fame... where his warm and approachable demeanor was celebrated by...
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Afpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Goblins and wizard kind will never trust each other.
Yes, well, it takes a cauldron to raise a chisperful, as they say. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise students, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least...
Revelio.
Betting on the franchise was the best decision I've made yet.
You'll regret crossing my...
Now, where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield? Someone's going to regret trespassing. This had better not be a trick.
Wait till some...
I'll have taken your life before you realize it's gone.
Arrest them. Everything's all right now. castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. It's Totalis.
Rockborough's famous for someone having a pet troll.
Perhaps I'll...
Potato!
Your build's twice a pain if I have to come and...
Ringo!
What have you done?
Enjoy stealing hippogriffs, do you?
The beast is safe. Hello, Hamura. Revelio.
There's trouble afoot.
It's Totalis.
Someone, one less human to worry on. No!
Could it be a Merlin trial? Confringo! Accio! Glacier! Flipendo! Descendo! Repulsor! Glacius! Revelio! Lumos! Revelio! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Not so tricky after all, Alan. I should investigate.
I know I'm not hearing.
Now here's a sad-looking place.
I hope Rookwood knows what he's doing. Got my eye on it. I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
Did you hear that? Somebody out there?
I shall cast my eyes closer, best to be sure.
What was that sound?
Accio. Glacier. Defender.
Not this.
Think you can sneak away from under my own eyes?
You've the brains of a troll.
An aversion to the dark arts. Locks and guards can't stop me.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. More rush.
You owe me galleons.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off.
I should follow the treasure to find that Niffler. Argus Totalis.
Someone messing about.
I hope you protect.
Petrificus totalis.
Accio. Expulso! No! Glacius! Defender! Confringo! Accio! Glacius!
That's the end of that. Now we can focus on finding one code. Nobody will believe I defeated an Ashwinder by my...
Revelio!
What's this? Some sort of treasure map?
Accio! Guardian Leviosa! Accio! Guardian Leviosa! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo.
These coins must have come from Miss Coffee's Niffler. Treasure. Ugh. When I get my hands on that Niffler.
Revelio. Arresto Momentum.
I'll look after you. I hope Miss Coffee appreciates this.
Revelio.
Miss Coffee, I found your Niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my... How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
I'm sure he'll be happy to...
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for... From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out. Can never have enough stock. That's what I say. Thank you for stopping by.
Revelio. Revelio.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Revelio.
Ashwinders cannot be able to run
Confringo! Defender! Is everything all right, Madam...
Olivier, Madame Olivier, and no, everything is not all right. The vermin known as the Ashwinders have infested nearby Clagmar Castle, disrupting not only our sense of peace, but our valuable trade. It appeared that they were finally going to slither away until Sylvanus Selwyn arrived.
Sylvanus Selwyn?
Head rat. My guess is that if someone were to take out Selwyn, the rest of the Ashwinders would disperse. But Selwyn is a skilled wizard. I certainly can't take care of him myself. Believe me, I wish I could. I'm at my wit's end.
I could take care of Selwyn for you.
Goodness, no. I'd never ask a student to confront Selwyn. But I'm offering a nice bounty on his head. Feel free to put the word out. I only want Cragcroft to go back to normal. I'm tired of living under the thumb of Selwyn and his cronies.
Sounds as if Sylvanus Selwyn has to go. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Leviosa. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. His Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Confringo. Descendo. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Tracy. Defendo. Accio. Defendo. Confringo.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
It isn't the liberator of
Glacier. Accio.
You want to talk brave? You weren't there when I outran Natty Rumpin. Only downside of being so lovable, that is. Everything wants a bit of me.
Petronius Totalis.
For his... This is...
Revelio. Totalis.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
Totalis.
This must be the castle that Sylvanus Selwyn and his thieves are in. If I can just get to him, I should be able to disband the group.
what I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten. Hello? Such arrogance. Tracy!
My mother used to always say, a clear head made way for a clear path.
How did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rookwood's work for him? I don't feel bad fleecing those cape flappers in Cragcroft.
If Selwyn's plan works out, you suppose we'll all be rich?
Petrificus totalis.
Selwyn would be as sick of this hole as we are if he'd been camped out here as long as we have.
I've no idea what Selwyn sees in this place. And nothing left to steal from Moonridge View.
Totalis.
Why is a mouse round here? Can't say I'm mine.
Rookwood should never have put Selwyn in charge. Although I suppose Selwyn...
Petrificus totalis.
That curiosity young people tend to nurture never ends well for them, does it?
Revelio.
When we're done here, I'm going straight to the hogshead.
Come on, always thought more.
What? Last time I was in Lower Oxford,
Revelio.
my sack was full of potions. Left the shelves bare, I did. The more graves I fill, the more galleons I...
There's Selwyn. I wonder if I can pull his guards away.
That was a good haul.
Petrificus totalis.
Well,
when there are no surprises.
Revelio.
We've got those buffoons in Crag Croft to extort. Get to it.
Perhaps it's dinner I'm hearing. What's that?
This is the finger. Good finger. That's it for Selwyn. I should go and see Madame Olivier back in Cragcroft about that bounty. Revelio. Confringo.
Where are me lads in Rookwood Times is glad?
Arcus Totalis. Revelio. No one to share in my victory.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning.
Arcus Totalis.
Selwyn?
Selwyn has been taken care of.
You defeated Selwyn? Merlin's beard. A student took down one of Rookwood's top filth. Then I suppose this bounty is yours. Well deserved.
I'm glad I could help protect Cragcroft from the Ashwinders.
The thieves will finally leave us alone. Thanks to you. You're welcome in Cragcroft any time. It's such a pleasant place when it's not being threatened by Ashwinders.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in. Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in. Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in. Perhaps the map contains clues about the order I'm supposed to ring the bells in. That did it. And look, treasure.
accident!
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here, I'm glad we met.
Poor Sebastian.
Ominous?
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Revelio. Revelio.
sorry, I'm sorry!
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the Keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
Isadora told Bragbor about the magic when she asked him to build a container for her. I've seen her memories.
Isadora left memories for someone to find? You know what she did?
Her memories showed what she did for her father, which I also saw in Professor Rookwood's pensive. And a conversation with Bragbor in which she expressed frustration about the limits being placed on her use of ancient magic.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast. Perhaps then you can tell me a little more about the memories of Isadora that you witnessed. You're here. Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
That's a head. I can't say that I do.
It appears to be a fearsome beast known as a graphorn. And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a graphorn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
Revelio.
All they do is interfere with making a success of yourself.
Totalis. Oh, here's a plan. Revelio. Totalis. Shame nobody saw that. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I think I might rather enjoy this.
Trouble's brewing.
What are your thoughts?
Let's see what makeup I feel.
This must be the place.
Revelio.
Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself. need your help, friend. Here we go. Slow down now. There we go. Poachers. Let's see how the Lord of the Shore feels about his neighborhood being invaded.
Is that all they're teaching you?
It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore.
You killed him. Skilled poachers, Expulso! You'll need to be quicker than that.
We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Time for you all to clear out.
I want that back.
Perhaps Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. I still have my reservations. Isadora, as you will see, was not who she seemed. I can only hope that you are. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber. Revelio.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morganach, Mr. Morgan?
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father... Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
Avada Kedavra! She's alive.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now?
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
Off on another adventure.
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand.
Fine, Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
Revelio. Who lived here, I wonder?
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why, or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Dick thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience. Actually, perhaps... Professor Howard will never believe this. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Everything's all right now.
want to watch
Revelio.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe. It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
Fringo!
Lumos. Revelio.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Defendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. That's that. Settled. Lumos.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalfs made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over ground. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had days to find us. Even if the poachers do stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone. Put in front of the next and quiet as can be.
Arrest them.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
Accio! A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Accio! Accio!
A doorway.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least...
Revelio!
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, they want to see the truth of it for themselves.
Confringo!
Go on without me.
Revelio! Revelio! So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study. Look at the murals. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps. I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Lumos. Confringo! Lumos.
Lumos! Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos. Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your Gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it. Lumos! I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be.
Accio.
To get through.
Revelio. Accio. Guardium Leviosa. Glacial. Accio. Guardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacial. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacial. Revelio. Whoa. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Confringo!
Of course. How clever.
Revelio!
Little puppy sweeting. Forgot how to cover your track.
What was that?
Not Doran, that's for certain.
Stop right there. I'll check your pockets.
Oh, no, you don't.
Glacier! Confringo!
Yes, they want to fight. Marvelous strike.
Confringo!
Glacier!
What hell?
One less.
Ready your wands. The fight.
Expulso!
That's the best you can do, is it?
Incendio!
Back for another visit!
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy it.
Shouldn't be.
Nice try.
Confringo!
You're after the pumpkin sneak. Let me have some.
Glacier!
Confringo! Quickly!
Glacier!
Let me have some. Not close long. Let me have some.
Stop that!
I think that was all of them.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me. Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio. Greetings, Mr. Ollivander. I visited the Owlery, as you suggested.
Oh, it's the intrepid young sleuth. Well, what did you find? Was my inkling correct?
It was, but I don't think either of us could have predicted where I'd end up.
Most intriguing. Where did it all lead?
I met the ghost of Richard Jackdaw himself. He pointed me to the cave where he died, wand in hand.
Astonishing. So, he was the culprit. And?
I did indeed find your family wand, but it was in pieces, beyond repair.
Ah, well, I suppose I'm not surprised after all this time. Most unfortunate. But there you have it. In any case, you have mine and my family's thanks. At least now we know what happened. I shall tell them what I've learned and what you have done for us.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Good to see you, my young Ravenclaw friend. Allow me once again to express my family's gratitude. They were pleased to learn that the wand Richard Jackdaw disappeared with those many years ago had been located, even if it was somewhat unusable.
Glad to hear it.
Now, I received an owl from Eleazar, Professor Fig. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do. It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
No more hats.
Are you even...
The lamb to the... How delightful.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
You can't hold out.
Leviosa! Incendio!
Novice!
Incendio!
Stupid. You're weak in Leviosa! You will pay. That's the stupid you can do.
So, I'm beating you.
Come on, you
You're free.
Stupid. Might want to look up. Expulsion. Stupid. Let me finger. Oh, quite conductive, aren't we? I've nothing down with you.
Had enough?
That all you got?
That's just
death from above.
You made a great mistake. You're going to regret that.
You should have joined me. Delayed the inevitable.
Aha!
Too slow.
Accio!
Potato! Stupid!
That's just careful.
Accio!
Springo!
Your mistress.
Accio! Confringo!
Stop doing that.
Confringo!
Accio!
Impressive.
Confringo!
Potato!
Accio! Potato!
Cynthia! The land to the slaughter!
Confringo! Stupid one! Accio!
Coward!
Leviosa! Confringo! Stupid one!
Who goes there? Confringo! No more happy days.
Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! Stupid one! Potato! Stupid one!
Was that meant to be an attack of some sort?
Potato! Producto! Thought you had me there.
Accio!
Go close.
Confringo!
Okay.
Accio! Defender!
Confringo!
Potato!
You're gonna... Well done. Abacadabra!
I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an out to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
What or flabbergasted leech stirred clockwise?
Revelio.
I thought about trying.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
We can only hope that we're not too late.